Come cook with me. Pancakes, Ugandan pancakes, the most delicious pancakes. You can see these are the bananas. I'm getting them ready. I'm going to wash them, then I peel them and mash them up. I'll be showing you the ingredients that I'm going to use for making these bananas today. So I'm going to be washing these bananas one by one. Make sure the peeling, the top of the banana is clean before I start unpeeling, because I don't want any little stones, debris from the garden to get into my mashed bananas later. So I'm washing them because I really want them to be very clean, extremely clean. I'll be putting them in this pan. Them in this pan. So I'm done with washing the bananas. I'll be putting them in this tray. Peel them one by one. You need to wash the bananas so that they are extremely clean before you make the pudding. So cleaning them and peeling them. I really want to do this so fast, because it looks like I'm going to make so many banana pancakes, and I want to give some to my friends, some to my neighbors. Love is sharing. Sharing is good. If you live around me, you can give me a call and get some pancakes for breakfast. So, peeling them. You can see they are clean because the peelings are clean, no debris from the garden. Nothing major from the garden. They're so clean now. Very healthy bananas. Extremely okay for making banana pancakes, Ugandan banana pancakes. When I was growing up, I used to look at pancakes as food that was not worth cooking or worth eating. But as you grow up, you realize that these foods have more nutrients than the foods that you really want to eat, and they are so natural and more healthy than the foods, the junk foods that you love to eat. So I had to learn how to make such foods. Yeah. Peeling them, they're quite a number. They're very many. I don't know how long I'm going to be in this kitchen today trying to make these bananas. But these are banana pancakes. Banana pancakes, the Ugandan banana pancakes. The local Ugandan pancakes. This is so African. And they are so tasty. They are sweet and so nice. You don't need any sugar. I like my pancakes soft, so I don't put any bicarbonates or any baking powders, because I like them to be soft. At the same time, edible. So you can see, this is what I've peeled out. Peeled them out. Later, I'll be showing you how I'm going to mash them. These are too many, so I'm not going to use the blender to mash them up. When I'm making fewer pancakes, I usually use the blender, but these bananas are quite many, and it will take me some time to get them mashed using the food processor. So I'm going to use the manual way, so that anybody who doesn't have a blender, food processor, they can use the manual way to make this. You don't need anything that is modern to make this. So I'll teach you how we are going to mash them up using the manual way. I'll show you when I'm done. But these are the bananas. You can see these are the bananas. The tray is already full, and I have so much to peel out. So for the purposes of the video, I'm going to just stop at this. Then I'll continue later, because I don't want to keep you waiting and be bored. So these are the bananas that I made and peeled this. Oops. again. I'll keep these banana peelings. Look at them. I'll keep them away, and I'm going to bring the dish, the plastic dish. I'll be using a plastic dish because I don't want to break any dish because I'm going to do it manually. So I'll be using the plastic dish. I'm gonna wash my hands. I should add some banana to this. So let's add some. Add some banana to this. Add some more. I think I should peel them out and just get them done at once. I'm gonna add several bananas to this. Boom, boom. The tray is going to be full. It's going to be a full tray. Yeah, that's it. The first time how I got to know about these bananas, my late mother was so experimental. She loved farming. She loved stuff. She loved having fresh foods at home. So there is a research center that is called KABALAGALA Research Center. So my mom, with the love that she has for growing stuff, she goes there and then she said, oh, there are these bananas that they have introduced. They come out big. So I would like to buy some banana seedlings. So she goes out to buy these banana seedlings. When she bought them, she was so eager to get the first harvest. Yes, she got the first harvest. Very huge bunch. And guess what happened? She's so excited to have them cooked the Ugandan way. She peels them and then wraps them in banana leaves. So she cooked them. When it reached time for pressing them, because in Uganda we cook our bananas in banana leaves we steam them actually. After steaming them, we mash them up. After mashing them, then again we steam them back to get that nice, lovely banana leaf scent. So she says, oh, I think it's time for me to press up this food. We're like, okay, we're so excited because everybody wants to test these new bananas in the market. So she get them out. The bananas were hard. They were very hard. So she's like, let me give it some more time. Let me give it some more hours for it to get more softer. The bananas never got soft. Hey, they didn't get soft. My mom is like, what are we going to do? We have wasted the whole day trying to get these bananas ready. And our soup is so delicious and we need to eat our meal. What are we going to do? So we had to look for another alternative. We didn't have to insist on the bananas. We got another alternative. So this is all. There's so many, you can see them. So we got another alternative to eat. And then she said, then the next harvest, she decides, I think let me let these bananas be, because even if you cook them, they don't. She's a very wise woman, very wise woman. So she says, even if you cook these bananas, they're supposed to be matoke, but when you cook them, they don't. I'm putting them in this bowl because I want to mash them manually with a stick, a roller, a chapati roller. So she says, these bananas don't get ready when you cook them. So how about if you leave them to get ready like sweet bananas? Then he told her, yeah, mommy, do that. So she lets them to get ready. And when we ate them, the first time you eat them, they're like, these bananas are not really too sweet, because Ugandan bananas are extreme. The sweet bananas are extremely sweet. You can think you've got an overdose of sugar in them. So she decides to let them to get ready, and then we eat them as these other long bananas. Locally, we call them bogoya. I need to wash my hands again. We call them bogoya. So we decide to eat them that way. So this is the full barrel. It's so full. I'm going to mash it up. I'm going to be using this stick to mash them up until they are like porridge. I'll mash them up. I don't know if you can see. All right, I need to stand here so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to be mashing them up, mashing them up, mashing them up. I'll take off this later. Wash my hands again. So So she decides to say, oh, we can actually make pancakes with these bananas. We said, yeah, we can make pancakes. So that is how we discovered these bananas are very good with pancakes, especially if you don't want to eat pancakes that are extremely sweet. These are the best bananas. They are sweet enough for you not to feel that your teeth are going to be affected with so much sweet. They are very good. They also discovered recently they are good for making smoothies. These bananas give the best smoothies because when you mash them up, you know when you mash up bananas, they get that black thing after some time. But these bananas remain in a very beautiful color. The color remains so beautiful. You don't really have to worry about the bananas changing into some sort of color. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. See? This is the mashing up. To mash them. I had so much work to do yesterday, so I'm a little bit weak. My hands are weak because I had so much work to do yesterday. But I want to show you how they make Ugandan pancakes, the most tasty ones at that. So you mash them. It's always advisable to use a plastic container to mash because you don't get a really good plastic. There are plastics that break so easily. You get one that is a little bit elastic in parts. So you mash this up. You keep mashing until you make sure you get the pudding out of it. I'm tired. I have to get this done. Yeah. Almost there. It's okay, you don't have to mash them until they're really like very runny. There will be some lumps, that's okay. The lumps will go off when we mix in the flour. I'll tell you the type of flour that we are going to mix in these bananas, so we can make good pancakes, the Ugandan pancakes. Very nice. It's coming out really good. Pudding is so good. The container is overflowing. Have an overflow of yummy bananas. So this is it. Look at it. Look at how it looks like. It's an overflow. I don't know whether there's so much light here. Maybe I have to draw the curtains a little bit so that you're able to see the bananas. See, it's still more light. I don't know, the best light. You know this? You see this? So this is the pudding we made from these bananas. See how it looks like? So yummy. And the color is so beautiful. It's okay to have these lumps in here because so we are going to add in some cassava flour. This is how the cassava flour looks like. It looks like this. We're going to add in some cassava flour. This is how it looks like. I can't tell you the exact amount that we have to add inside here, but you just have to estimate depending on the consistency that you like. But you add in this cassava flour and then you mix it up. You keep mixing it, you mix it. Let me put the video here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'll mix this with a stick. Then later, I'll use my hands. I already washed them. I'll use my hands later. So you keep mixing it. But for you to know that it's now that the dough is now fine, you have to make sure that it doesn't stick on your hands when you're trying to mix it together using your hands. Sometimes at this point I just want to put my hands on, because that stick is a little bit slow and you want to be quick and get it done. Ooh. So put in some. This is it. I still have more here in the paper bag. It's all cassava flour, but be careful where you buy it from. Make sure it is as smooth as a baby's face. Just make sure the cassava flour is so smooth. It doesn't have any stones or anything, any dust in it. Just make sure it's clean. That's when you'll enjoy eating these pancakes. This particular cassava flour that I'm using is so clean. I buy it from a very trusted shop. It has clean cassava flour. No stones or nothing. So I think at this point I'm going to dip in my hands. And I'm going to dip in my hands and we go. I'm left-handed, so you'll see me using left to work because all my energy is on the left-hand side. I think even my brain is left. Everything about me is left. All the energy is on the left. So just keep nibbling. You can see it's still running. It means that we need to add in some more flour. We need to add in some more flour. So I'll pick some flour from here. Maybe it is best that I use a spoon to scoop it from the paper bag. I'll use a spoon to scoop it and then I'll keep adding until I get the right consistency that I want. I want to do it so fast. The whole point is that as you're mixing this in, the point at which you know that this thing is ready, the dough is ready for cooking, is when it doesn't stick on your hands like this. So it means we need some more flour. But I don't like putting so much flour, because when you put so much flour in this pancake dough, the pancakes will turn out so hard. And when they spend a night, it's really hard. I don't like them hard. I like them soft, but you can do whatever consistency you want. I like them soft, and anybody who has a tooth problem can bite through them. So see what I'm doing? The mixing. It's nice to teach young children how to mix dough because they enjoy doing it. They'll look at it as a game, but eventually they learn something from doing it, because mixing dough, especially banana dough, is pancake banana dough is very, very nice to mix. It's fun, especially for children. They love it. So, unfortunately, I don't have kids around. Otherwise, I would have told them, wash your hands properly, and then ask them to mix the dough. Some people prefer to wear gloves before they do this, but I use my bare hands. I will use my bare hands to do the mixing. See, I'm still adding in dough. You have to keep adding until you get the right consistency. It's overflowing. It's getting dusty in here. I feel like dipping 2 hands and then I can't do that. I have to stick to one hand and then I mix it. This is some sort of exercise. Working your biceps, triceps, whatever. Working your hands. It's some sort of exercise, but you can't be mixing this kind of dough every day and you get big hands. It's quite hard. Your hands will automatically get toned. So I'm still mixing. Still have a long way to mix this because it's still extremely runny. I wouldn't even be able to mold the pancake into the shape that I want. That is usually round shape, the common shape. But you can make them in any shape that you want. A star, a little heart. It's all up to you. Just do what you like. I'm still adding flour. takes quite a lot of flour then, because this is about a kilo, 2 kilos. I think I first mixed up a kilo, now this is 2 kilos. I'm almost a kilo too. So I think I've used 2 kilos here, that's for sure. So you keep mixing, It's almost there. You have to keep mixing this. Make sure you mix the dough until the dough doesn't really stick on your hands. It just falls off your hands. These are going to be very many pancakes today. I'll share them with my neighbors. If you live around me, just give me a call and give you some pancakes, because I can't eat this alone. I just can't. I can't eat this alone. So I'm going to add some more. Still adding. I just hope this flies enough. See what is left. Very little is left from the big bag. I hope it's enough, because I don't want to mix up with any other type of flour that is not clean enough, because I like my pancakes smooth. I don't want anything that is not smooth. Yep. I think you just have to pour this right all inside. There is no point of keeping it, because the flour is still running a little bit. Now this is going to be perfect. Even if it gets hard, I can still add some 1 or 2 bananas to make it be the consistency that I want, because I don't like my pancakes hard. I want them edible enough, chewable. Now I'm going to have to stand up here on the stair. You might not be able to see my face, because now serious business is going to start. I have to mingle this so hard. See, it's starting to go off my hands. Add more flour. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this flour on my working board. These are going to be very soft pancakes, because the flour is not too much. I seem not to have enough, but we shall go with this consistency. Now here I'm going to incorporate my 2 hands. Incorporate my 2 hands. You can see how the flour is. I shifted the flour from the container to the working table. Work with this. I'm not going to add more flour. This is enough. So you can use your hands to just pat it. You don't have to use a roller. You don't have to use a roller. Then I'll be using this cup. I'm trying to show you how you can make African Ugandan pancakes to be specific, using normal kitchen tools. No tech that is needed, no fancy equipment is needed, but you get the right product. I've already put the oil on the fire. It's heating up. It doesn't have to heat so hard, because when it gets so hot, the pancakes will just burn instead of cooking. So I'm going to make the rings. I'm making the round circle. That's the easiest one. It's the recommended one. It's the common one. It's the best one. So I'm going to make circles in this. Don't make the pancakes too thick. Don't make them too light. When you make them too thick, they might not get ready inside. So you have to make them in medium. You see how it looks like? That is how it looks like. So I'm going to pick one by one and put it in the cooking oil. You see? And then you dip it inside. I'll show you later how it looks like while it's boiling inside there. The oil, remember, the oil doesn't have to be so hot because the pancakes will just burn instead of cooking. So I really want to put in, I'm using quite a big saucepan because I want to put in quite a number of them. I want to put in a number of pancakes. I'm going to show you how it looks like when they're boiling in there. I feel like I need to reduce on this heat, so I don't like them to burn. I want them to just get ready right from inside. Our pancakes are boiling. I have to make sure they don't get burnt. I have to turn them. I have to make sure I keep turning them so they don't get burnt. Because I want all the sides to get ready. Steadily, slow but steady. Slow but steady cooking is all I'm doing. And making sure that the pancakes don't turn out burnt. I'm trying to hold the phone camera as I cook and also trying to be careful not to get burnt. They are just the perfect color, very perfect. The pancakes are ready to be dished out. The color is perfect. I'm very sure they are ready and they are looking so delicious. So this is breakfast served with our cooked pancakes. African Ugandan pancakes to be specific. They look so nice. I could eat everything that is here. So this is breakfast. Pancakes are best served with black tea, African tea, or even juice. They still taste as good as they're supposed to be. So this is our pancake meal for breakfast. But they can be eaten as a snack for anytime. Anytime you can eat it as a snack. You don't have to wait for breakfast. I hope you like what you see and you're ready to prepare for your family some African Ugandan pancakes. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.